I really wanted to film this video wearing these glasses, but it really doesn't work because you cannot see my eyes whatsoever. But I feel like they're so cute. I literally got these for about £10, I think, and they're blue light glasses as well. They're meant to be a dupe of the like Miu Miu ones. They've even got the gold thing on the side, but unfortunately they're not Miu Miu. In this video, we're literally throwing it back to like Zoella days. Like, I fully thought that the time of like autumn wishlist videos was in the past, but over the past few weeks I've seen so many people posting autumn wishlist videos over on TikTok, so I thought, why not do a massive throwback and film one on YouTube? So I've written down a bunch of things on my laptop. We've got loads of different types of things and also lots of different price ranges as well. Now, I think if you'd asked me like a year ago, I would have said that I am an autumn girl through and through, but honestly this summer was one of the best summers I think I've ever had, and it might have converted me into being a summer girly. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the vibes of autumn and I love the outfits for autumn, like scarves, coats, but one thing I just cannot handle about autumn in the UK is how dark it is. I love the romanticized idea of autumn where it's, you know, crisp and cool, but you can still kind of have your legs showing or your arms showing, and you don't have to wrap up in like 100 different layers to leave the house, which you do have to do in the UK. And I also literally rely so much on daylight. Like, I feel like I thrive off daylight and sunlight. In London, the sun goes down at about 3 p.m. in autumn and winter, so I honestly feel a little bit conflicted over whether I'm a summer or an autumn girly. I feel like, why do we have to be one or the other, you know? But I feel like this video is going to be me appreciating the girly, the cutesy, the wholesome parts of autumn, and trying my best not to think about the literal like 6 months of darkness and cold that we have to come. Let's just get straight into this list. So the first thing that we have on this list is something that I actually came across on TikTok literally like 2 days ago, and it's an Essence lip gloss. I'll do a little overlay on the screen of this lip gloss that I'm talking about, but I saw this girl do this video and oh my god, this lip gloss literally looks like the most perfect baby pink gloss. Now, I'm generally not a gloss girl, as you can tell. I often find that glosses are just so messy, and especially in windy weather, which autumn normally is in the UK. Is a gloss being the first thing on my autumn wish list a very sensible idea? Realistically, no, but just look at how cute it is. Like, this color is literally perfect. Someone honestly needs to invent a lip gloss that looks like a gloss and feels like a gloss, but which isn't sticky. Okay, the next thing that we have on this list, I have had my eye on for probably about a year. There have been many occasions where I've been in a position to buy this, like I've been in Selfridges or I've been somewhere where this product is being sold, and every time I tell myself I should do it, I've had my eye on this product for so long, and every time I don't do it purely because of the price of this. So the next thing on my autumn wish list is the Chanel mini hand cream. I just think the packaging of this is so chic. Like, this is exactly the type of thing that I could imagine someone like Audrey Hepburn taking out of her bag and just using. Wait, let me find the exact price of this. Am I going to be spending 54 Great British pounds on a hand cream that's about this big? It's so cute, and I have tried it in stores and it's really nice and it smells really good, but 54 pounds in this situation, you are literally just paying for the branding. Maybe I will pluck up the courage to buy this, because also this is one that I can kind of justify. Like, in autumn and winter my hands always get so dry and cracked, and I know that by having a cute hand cream I would be more likely to use it. But do you guys remember in one of my, I think it was a YouTube video, or was it a TikTok video? Anyway, like a month or two ago, I went thrifting in West London and I found this, which is a diptyque. It says it's a body lotion, but I literally just use it as a hand cream. This is 30ml. The Chanel hand cream is 50ml. This cost me £2.50 in a pack with a lip product and something else, can't remember what it was. £2, I'm pretty sure. And look how cute this is. Like, yes, it is diptyque, so it should be more expensive. Honestly, I think I've realized I'm such a stingy person. Like, I will very happily spend money on food and travel. When it comes to things, I think I just always worry that I'm gonna like talk myself out of it or change my mind about liking that thing, and then I'm like, I wasted my money on this and now I don't even like it, you know? But if I can find something for cheaper than it has to be, that is like my dream. I think that's why I love thrifting so much, finding stuff that should be more expensive for cheaper. So maybe I just need to find this hand cream on sale or something, or maybe I should go to Vista Village. But anyway, the next thing that we have on this list is kind of similar to the hand cream. Also, I promise all of these are not designer. I'm pretty sure these are the only two designer things I have on here. I thought I would say these two together because they are literally like the same type of thing. But the next thing is the Dior eye patches. Like, tell me these are not the cutest things you have ever seen. I'm just imagining doing an everything shower, washing my hair, being in a cute robe and putting these eye patches on. It doesn't help that my Pinterest is so good good at knowing exactly what I'm liking at a certain time, but it keeps showing me these. Like, I'll just be scrolling on my Pinterest and I will be constantly seeing these eye patches come up, and it's like subconsciously just making me want them even more. But let's see the price of these as well. I'm scared. This is just pure insanity, because why is a pack of 5 sets of eye patches £63? But guys, even the packaging that they come in is cute. This is just a perfect example of how I've just been sold on like the branding of something, because I have eye patches that I bought, I think like a 20 pack of for about £20 on TikTok shop, and they are some of the best eye patches I've ever used. But why do I want a 5 pack of eye patches for £63? You know what this also makes me think of? You know when you were a kid and you got like a page of stickers and you purposefully wouldn't use your favorite ones because you didn't want to use them on something that wasn't perfect, and you kept waiting for the perfect moment to use them, and then realistically that never happened because you were always expecting something better? I feel like that is me with these eye patches. I would never end up using them. That was a universal experience, right? The sticker thing. Okay, moving away from the designer things now, back to somewhat regularly priced things. Next, this is quite simple, but I just want some matching makeup bags. They preferably have to be clear, and I want them to be washable, because the amount of times that I have had a makeup product explode in my makeup bags and had it be ruined is honestly very sad. To be honest, these do not have to be fancy. There was a time when I was really wanting to get the Say makeup bags, but I feel like those are so big and heavy in themselves. Once you've put makeup in there, it would actually be crazy heavy, and I want these to be bags that I would take away with me on holiday. So honestly, I might just get like, I don't know, like a £10-15 set from something like M&S or something. But I feel like whenever I go away, I never have the right bags to put my makeup in. So to be honest, out of everything on this list, that's probably the one that I'm most likely to actually buy. Next, we have something which I think is a bit random, and as much as I love my cute London mug, I really want another mug. I feel like it's a universal girl experience to, as soon as it becomes autumn, want to buy a new mug, but I have a very specific idea of what mug I want. So I would love a like vintage style, very cutesy, very girly mug with a saucer. Can someone tell me why we stopped using saucers? I feel like every time you buy a cute tea set, the mugs have saucers. Why did the shape of mugs suddenly change? Like, this feels like a very masculine shape of mug, and I want a really girly mug, like something that maybe doesn't even hold that much, but it's got a cute little intricate handle and a matching saucer. Honestly, I'd even buy a full set. To be honest, I never really use a teapot, but I feel like if I had a cute set, if I was having like my girlfriends over and I was like, do you want tea, and then I brought out a cute tea set, are you kidding me? That would just be so adorable. So I've been on the hunt for a cute mug, but I really want to get one that's like vintage and secondhand. I love the idea of it having like a bit of history to it. I'm so picky when it comes to stuff like this, so I haven't found the perfect one. I have like an image in my head of what I'd like. I'd like it to be pink, at least partly pink, floral, maybe a bit of green in there as well, but just very delicate and girly. So I will keep you updated on my mug hunting journey. I do love this mug, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just want a little girly mug. What do we have next? I feel like this is something that is just constantly on my wish list, no matter the time of year, no matter if I already have a pair, but I really want a good pair of gold hoops. I have these ones in right now, but firstly, they're a bit tarnished, and secondly, they make my ears go a bit funny. They don't hurt like some earrings do, but they kind of leave like a bit of black on my ear, which isn't nice. But my problem with earrings, like I always speak to my mum about getting new earrings because she is a jeweler, so she knows all about what types of metals you should get and all that type of stuff, and she says that I should just invest in a really nice pair. Given, if you hadn't noticed this already, I literally wear gold hoop earrings every single day. Even if they don't really fit an outfit, I will be wearing my gold hoops, and since that is the case, it makes sense that I invest in a nice pair of them. But my problem is that I lose them. The number of gold hoop earrings that are out there somewhere in the world because I have just misplaced them somewhere, taken them off in a hotel room, put them down, either forgotten them or knocked them off the sink. Trust me, if there is a way to lose a pair of gold hoop earrings, I have done it. So I just don't want to invest in a really nice pair and then end up losing it. But the amount of cheap pairs of gold earrings that I buy probably adds up to being a nice pair of gold hoops. I don't know, I feel like that's such a big girl purchase. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I buy a really nice pair of gold hoops, that's very adult of me. I just know I'll be so upset if I lose it. That's something I find myself doing all the time, actually. I never buy myself nice things because I'm so scared of losing it. Like, I went to an event, this was a few weeks ago now, and there was a girl there that had an Hermes bag, and I remember just looking at it, and honestly feeling internal stress. And I said to her, like, that is the most gorgeous bag, but do you not get so scared that you're gonna lose it? And she said, yeah, oh my god, I left it in a taxi once. I was like, what? You left your Hermes bag in a taxi? Honestly, just to me, the thought of having something that valuable that I'm carrying around, I just think it would add more stress to my life than enjoyment. Like, yes, I would love having a bag like that. Oh my god, I wouldn't be able to relax. I would constantly be checking it's there. I feel like it would be like a child. I would never be able to take my eyes off it in case someone swiped it or I left it somewhere. I've just lost too many things in the past to justify myself buying myself anything nice because I'm so scared that I'm gonna lose it. But I feel like, to be fair, as things go, a pair of gold hoops, I wouldn't get like super bougie ones, but maybe just like a middle ground pair of gold hoops that aren't gonna tarnish within 2 weeks and mess up my ears, but also aren't like solid gold, you know? Oh, okay, this is such a cute one. My next thing on my autumn wish list is some cute bed sheets. If you hadn't noticed, I literally, god, they're so creased. I wish that I had the effort and the energy to iron my bed sheets because this annoys me so much when my bedding is creased, but to go through all the effort of ironing your bed sheets, like that will take so long. I'm just not willing to do it, and then you've got to wash it in like 4 days time anyway. But I'm completely separating from the original point. As you can tell, I always have plain white bed sheets, but I feel like it's nice to every now and then switch up your bedding. Growing up, I used to have such fun bedding. I had bedding with like roses on, I had bedding with stripes, with patterns on, and now I just have plain white bedding. Something that I see all the time on Pinterest is girls with like really cutesy, pink, florally patterned bedding, and I just feel like I've got scared of pattern. Like, I never have anything patterned, but I do want to find some bedding that's good quality, and honestly, given that I've only ever bought plain white bedding, I don't really know where to look for like cute but good quality bedding. So if you have any recommendations, please do let me know. Okay, right, the next things on my wish list, I got a little bit carried away here because these aren't exactly things that I want, these are experiences. I literally put this list together while I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I was just like getting in the vibe of like experiences. The first experience that I've got on here that I want to do is a cozy evening baking cinnamon rolls and watching Coraline. Now, I know that Coraline is a very hit or miss film, but I personally love that film. Like, yes, in bits it's a bit creepy, like the second half of the film is a bit spooky, but the vibe of when she's like stamping around in the garden in her wellies and it's rainy outside, like I feel like the people that made that film got the like vibes and aesthetic spot on. But I do need to find someone else who likes Coraline to watch that with me. But I've always wanted to try baking cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are my absolute favorite pastry. Also, little tip, the Gales cinnamon rolls are some of the best that I've come across, but I really want to try making them myself because I feel like most of the time when I buy a cinnamon roll, it's not exactly what I want. Like, for me, I want my cinnamon rolls to be super soft, like you could almost squash them like a Krispy Kreme donut with like a cream cheesy topping and then maybe some like brown sugar on top. Oh my god, I'm getting excited already. So if anyone's watching this and wants to have a baking evening making cinnamon rolls and watching Coraline with me, then let me know. Okay, leading on from that kind of experience, I have 2 more experiences. So the first is a trip to Vermont or similar. The first time I ever went to America, I went to Vermont. I think I was like 14 or 15. It was honestly one of the best trips of my entire life. If anyone here hasn't been to Vermont, I could not recommend it more. It genuinely is like walking into the Gilmore Girls set. Think fall leaves everywhere, think big lakes, white churches, cute little shops, cafes. Oh my god, I'm just obsessed with it, and I haven't been in almost like probably like 8 years now, and I'm just imagining going to Vermont and having the girliest, coziest fall week. I'm just imagining myself like working in cafes while it's raining outside or while the leaves are falling, drinking like chai lattes, having cinnamon rolls, and then going to like American supermarkets and getting snacks and baking at home, maybe having a fire. Oh my god, I'm getting myself excited. And ever since I went to Australia, I've been telling myself I need to go on another solo trip because that was just life-changing. But leading on from that, we have a thrift trip. So there's this girl that always comes up on my TikTok For You page. When I tell you, she has the most ridiculous luck in thrift stores. Like, she will say, this is the type of outfit I'm looking for today, and she will find not only the perfect items for that outfit, but she'll find other bits that match perfectly, and she'll find like a $30 vintage Loewe bag. or something. I'm like, how do you do this? Firstly, America. I feel like thrifting in America is just unmatched. Like the UK could literally never. But just imagine I did a little trip to Vermont and I went thrifting there. I'm just thinking about the stuff that I could find. I'll put some images on the screen of the type of vibe I'm thinking of, but like Elena Gilbert, chunky knit jumpers, boots, city bags. Oh, I can just see the vibes so perfectly. Every year for the past like 3-4 years, I've told myself that I'm gonna go to Vermont in fall, and I've never done it. So maybe this is the year. I don't know. So the next thing that we have, I can't believe I haven't done this already, but the next thing we have is make a matcha stand. I have seen so many people on TikTok building matcha stands in their kitchen, and given matcha is like my entire personality right now, I can't believe that I haven't done it. I'm just picturing like a little wooden stand with the whisks, a little matcha spoon. I actually haven't got one of those, but I need to get one. Obviously matcha, and then some little pump bottles with syrups in. Oh my god, a little bowl as well. Oh, I'm just imagining it right now. I just think it would be so cute, and I really need to do that. Next, along the matcha lines, we've got the Blank Street reusable cup. I actually had one of these and it was like my pride and joy. I took it with me everywhere, and then I went on a brand trip and I left it there. I asked about getting it back, but I didn't hear anything, so I'm really sad it might have been thrown away. But these actually aren't too expensive. I feel like this is quite a realistic thing on my wish list, so I might go and get one of these at some point. And also, it's more sustainable. I use it for water. I use it if I'm out and about to get matcha, obviously, if I'm going to Blank Street. So I feel like this is something that I want, but also something that's good for me, you know? Girl math. Okay, the second to last thing we have is a good sized bag. Let me show you something. I got gifted the most perfect full bag ever, but it looked so much bigger on the website. I thought that this was going to be big enough to hold my laptop, which would have been absolutely perfect, but look at her. What is that? Is this not the most perfect autumn bag ever? It's from a brand called JWPEI. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but it is a really good size and it will fit so much stuff in here, but it doesn't fit my laptop. And I'm someone that carries my laptop with me pretty much everywhere. Like, I need a bag that I can take to a cafe with my laptop in it, with my headphones, with my charger, so that I can just sit in a laptop and work. And that is what I was hoping this bag was going to be. It looks bigger on camera. I mean, I haven't actually tried putting my laptop in here, but I'm like 90% sure it will not fit. Wait. Okay. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so excited about this because I fully thought that this bag would not fit my laptop. I mean, it won't fit much else while my laptop is in here, but it does fit my laptop if I have my arm over it.
Cut the cameras.
Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe I need to take this off my wish list then. I'm so confused because this bag looks so small. How does it fit my laptop in? Oh well, let's scratch that last one off. I now have the perfect autumn bag and I didn't even have to buy a new one. For real though, how perfect is she? I mean, so cute. I've been obsessed with fluffy bags recently. I think it is my desperate need for a pet. Right, on to the final thing on this list. We have a tight-fitting Ralph Lauren jumper. So I have looked in charity shop after charity shop for the perfect Ralph Lauren jumper because, again, I refuse to buy this new when they are knocking around in charity shops for like £20. And you would not believe it, I actually found one for, I think this is about £15, but we have a bit of a problem, which is that it's a size XL. To be fair, considering it is an XL, it doesn't seem all that big. Like, I could definitely wear this and it wouldn't absolutely swamp me, but I really want a tight-fitting cable knit jumper. Let's be honest, this is coming 100% from Elena Gilbert. Like, her style of wearing those kind of V-neck tight-fitting cardigans and jumpers has just inspired me so much this autumn. So I did end up buying this because I had a little idea that I could try putting it in a hot wash and see if it shrinks. But at the same time, I feel like this is such a risky idea because if the sleeves shrink loads, I won't be able to get my arms through them. And obviously with shrinking clothes, you just never quite know what's going to happen. But I also bought this for the sole purpose of doing that. And realistically, am I going to wear it like this? No. So should I do it? I don't know. Please, can you let me know what you would recommend? I could always like put some pleats in it down the side, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Also, I would love this in white instead. Like, I don't love the red and blue combo, but to be honest, if I can get it to fit right, it will do the job. And there we go. That is the end of this little autumn wish list video. Again, I genuinely did not think the time of filming seasonal wish list videos was going to come back around again, but I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I did see a TikTok the other day that was saying like, bring back the OG YouTube video styles, like the challenges, the Q&As, the wish lists, the lookbooks, all that type of stuff, and I was like, this could be my time. you know? So if you're interested in seeing more content like that, cozy, autumnal for now vibes, and you're not subscribed already, then please do. Also, if you fancy it, do give me a follow over on my other platforms. I'm glambyflo literally everywhere. I post on Snapchat pretty consistently, doing kind of day in the lifestyle content, obviously like photo dumps and stuff on Instagram, TikTok. We've got beauty videos, trend videos, all that type of stuff. So I hope to see you really soon. Bye.